Yoo-hoo! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Mose Knows. I'm your host, Mose, and you are tuning in to the team-specific mock draft series here on the Mose Knows channel. Today, I'm starting to lose track. I don't even know why I'm starting to lose track. Today, we are on episode 26 of the team-specific mock draft series. We are almost done, people. We are on episode 26. Got 6 more to go. And we're almost done. We're almost through. If you've been with me so far, I appreciate it. We're almost done, and then we go on to other stuff. Bigger and better things. But we are on episode 26 of the team-specific mock draft series. Today, I am your resident GM of the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns finally made the playoffs last year. I can't even remember how many years. Made the playoffs. And beat the Steelers. Ooh. What? I mean, beat the brakes off of them, too. No more Juju there. Corvette. No more Corvette. Chase Claypool. Oh, they the same old Browns. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Corvette home, player. Browns wasn't having it. So, Kevin Stefanski came in and he took this team in the right direction. This team got a lot of pieces. So this mock draft might be a little difficult because it's like, what do you do? Where do you go? This team got a lot of pieces. Baker Mayfield, Nick Chubb, OBJ coming back, Jarvis Landry, Kareem Hunt, Donovan Peoples-Jones coming in and stepping up in the absence of Odell. Still got Rashad Higgins, Austin Hooper, still got David Njoku. Offensive line is set. Jedrick Wills, Joel Bitonio, J.C. Treader, Wyatt Teller, Jack Conklin. A lot of these mock drafts, I've been focusing on offensive line because you got to protect your quarterback. You got to open up holes for your running back. This might be the first mock draft where I really don't have to focus on offensive line like that. Of course, offensive line in the first round is not the sexiest pick, but you got to do what you got to do to improve your team. Keeping your quarterback upright is a big improvement for your team, but I don't have to worry about that. This Browns team got pieces. Let's look at the defense. Myles Garrett, helmet slapping Myles Garrett, Sheldon Richardson, Denzel Ward. Just signed John Johnson from the Rams. My young boy Grant Delpit, my young boy Greedy Williams. Now they got to step up. But we got pieces. So I think a lot of my area of focus will be on the defensive side of the ball. Although, man, this might be tough. But we're going to jump right into it. Let's get right into it. We're going to select the Browns. Did that. Give me 7. Give me fast. Let's get moving. Moving and shaking. So we are up at pick 26. We'll see what the Draft Network has as our needs. Okay. Edge. Interior defensive line. Kinda. We have Porter Gustin, Tack McKinley, but we could bring somebody in there for a little bit of competition. We got Sheldon Richardson and Malik Jackson, Andrew Billings and Jordan Elliott behind them. But I don't know. Christian Barmore sitting here like, look, it's time to move over, fellas. I'm here. Linebacker, that's probably the one area where I really want to upgrade. I like Mac Wilson. Not a fan of Sione Takitaki. Not a fan of Anthony Miller or Jacob Phillips. So I see 2 linebackers on the board who I really like right now. Zaven Collins is here. Jamin Davis is here. Now, from the research that I've done, from the film that I watched of these 2 players, I like Jamin Davis a little bit better. But we can't disrespect Zaven Collins as being the college defensive player of the year. And I think you can't go wrong drafting Zaven Collins. So that's a need that I feel like we can address right now. It wouldn't be a reach at this spot to take him here. And he's so dynamic in the run game, in pass coverage, sideline to sideline linebacker. I'm going to go Zaven Collins here at 26. I believe the Browns, we also have 9 picks in this draft. So we got a lot of ammunition. Now, this draft, unfortunately, these mock drafts in this whole series have not included any trades. We're just selecting based off of the picks that they have. But with having 9 picks, I could see the Browns packaging some of those picks and moving up. Maybe back into the first round. Maybe back into the second round. Oh my goodness. You're kidding. You're kidding me. Can you imagine putting Gregory Rousseau on the other side of Myles Garrett? Bro, if this happens, which I don't think it will, but if it does, the Browns should not hesitate at all to go put this card in and grab Greg Rousseau and have him opposite Myles Garrett. Oh my goodness. What? What? I can't believe that happened like that. Ooh. Y'all know Mose love multiple picks in any round. And we got 89 and 91. Oh. Now I'm going to select 2 players. But I can definitely see the Browns packaging both of those picks to move back into the second round, or one of those picks and their second rounder to move back into the first. Oh my goodness. This is love right here. All right, offensive line, I'm not even gonna look at. Interior defensive line. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see a couple players I like. I think we can address those later. Corner. Elijah Griffin and Benjamin St. Juice. I like that. Get tight end. We don't need. I could look at wide receiver. Tutu Atwell is here. But again, we got 4. OBJ, Peoples-Jones, Juice Landry, Rashad Higgins. I don't think we need another one of these dudes. Chubb, Hunt. Don't need a running back. We got Baker. Could we draft a Davis Mills? Sure, but why? Tight end we don't need. I'm not even gonna look at offensive line. Interior D line. We just got edge. Could go another linebacker. Could go a guy like Cameron McGrone or Dylan Moses. But I like corner. Let's go Elijah Griffin out of USC. Add some depth. Yeah, not a fan of Brian Allen. Brian Allen, who the 49ers signed because we had so many injuries last year, single-handedly lost us that game against the Dolphins. And it's hard because Jimmy Garoppolo stunk the joint up and threw 2 early interceptions that were absolutely horrible. But Miami picked on Brian Allen. Like, it was clear as day that that's who they were going after. And until he got bent, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. So I'm not a fan of Brian Allen. AJ Green, we drafted last year, but Denzel Ward, we know he's CB1. Not a fan of Troy Hill. MJ Stewart's okay. I am a fan of Greedy Williams, but I need him to step up. He hasn't done so far, but I'm hoping that this could be the magical year. But let's bring in another guy just in case it isn't. And we're right back on the clock at 91. I mean, at this point, his best player available, but that's Davis Mills. I'm not going to take him. Could I take another safety? Yeah, but we got Ronnie Harrison, who I think is decent. John Johnson, who we just signed. And we just drafted Grant Delpit last year, who I think with more time to learn and develop, Grant's going to be a beast. So, I mean, you could go Hamza Nasirildeen here, but I mean, he's just going to sit behind Ronnie Harrison. I mean, but it wouldn't be bad, though, because he could definitely offer you special team flexibility, rotational flexibility. You know, if you're not able to get a linebacker, maybe you drop him down as a linebacker. You could drop him down as a linebacker, Harrison down as a linebacker, Delpit down as a linebacker. I think Hamza is the bigger of the three. It's not a need. It's definitely a luxury pick. But he's one of my favorite players in the draft. So I'm going to go Hamza Nasirildeen. Look, the Draft Network said it was a need. There's not many other places to fill. He does offer flexibility. Again, if you want to drop him into that linebacker position, he could play linebacker for you. He really could. So that's where we went with it. We could go interior defensive line for rotation. Jay Tuafel is here. I like him. A guy who I was really looking at is Marvin Wilson from Florida State. So we're at pick 110. We could chance it and see if Marvin Wilson is here at 132. And if Marvin Wilson is not, we could go with Osa Odigizua from UCLA as a rotational defensive lineman. So let's try that. Instead of reaching for Wilson here at 110, let's see if Wilson is available at 132. And if not, we can go Odigizua. That's not a problem. I mean, do you want to look at tackling for a swing tackle? I mean, you could. Somebody like Deontay Smith, Robert Hainsey, Walker Little. You know, somebody as, you know, just rotational swing tackle in the event of injury. I mean, you could look at a backup guard. But Joel Bitonio and Wyatt Teller are pretty dependable and available. Not too many injury concerns with those guys. So Deontay Brown is just going to be sitting behind them, not really getting much burn. So that might be a wasted pick. Again, I don't see. I mean, you can always take wide receiver. I mean, obviously there was the injury history with OBJ. So you could take a wide receiver here. Tutu Atwell would be nice. I could go defensive line now with Jay Tuafel. I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong. It's probably not Tuafele. It looks like Tufele. I will look that up to make sure that I have the proper pronunciation of his name. I don't want to disrespect him and keep saying his name wrong, so I'm gonna look that up to make sure I have that proper pronunciation. And just because I messed his name up, I'm sure I messed his name up. We'll take him at our interior defensive tackle and suffice that need now, and maybe try to get our wide receiver at 132. I've probably been saying his name wrong in all my videos. I don't know why I just came to that realization now. But Jay, I'm gonna get your name right, bro. I promise you. I promise you. And see, Marvin Wilson was still here. So see, I played it right. Marvin Wilson was still here. But I think if we go wide receiver, I think we can go Frank Darby out of Arizona State. When N'Keal Harry left, Brandon Ayuk took over for him. And when Brandon Ayuk left, Frank Darby became the guy. Because of the shortened seat, I have to double check to see if Frank opted out of the 2020 season because of COVID. If not, he obviously wasn't able to showcase his talent, just like most players weren't this past season, as he would have been able to without a COVID-marred season. But as a number 2 option year prior, when Brandon Ayuk was the number 1 option, Frank Darby did his thing. And we're not bringing in Frank Darby to be the number 1 option. He's just a rotational piece, another body in that wide receiver room in the event that somebody goes down. Wide receivers are always dealing with ankle injuries, high ankle sprains, and hamstring injuries, and OBJ with the torn ACL. Hopefully that doesn't happen to him again. But, wide receivers seem to get nicked up throughout the season. So it's good to have a healthy rotation of those guys who you can count on. And I think Frank Darby can come in and be one of those rotational guys that can come in and just provide depth. So let's go Frank Darby here at 132. And that's 6 picks. We still have 3 more picks, guys. Still have 3 more picks. This Browns team is looking pretty stacked right now. I have to be honest with you. I'm really, really liking the position that the Browns are in. And if they can just continue to build on, what they did last year, continue to get better and continue to gel as a unit, the Browns are going to be a dangerous team. Really dangerous team. Let's see, what other linebackers do we have? Tony Fields from West Virginia. Yeah, you could take him here, but he might still be around later. Again, tight end we don't need. Definitely don't need another safety now after we take Hamza Nasirildeen. He can be a rotational piece for us. He can come down as in the box safety hybrid linebacker position. So we definitely don't need to take another safety here. Do we need to take another corner? I mean, from the looks of it, it looks like the Browns love LSU guys. Greedy Williams, Grant Delpit. Why not take another LSU guy and Kerry Vincent Jr.? But we already got our corner in Elijah Griffin, so I don't like these. I had the same kind of feeling with the Raiders that the draft is difficult because if you look at the team on paper. On paper, it's like, where are the holes? Where are the holes? Yeah, I mean, and then we added Zaven Collins. And like I said, if you use Hamza in a linebacker role, I mean, you exponentially upgraded that position. So, I mean, is another linebacker needed? Taki is a starter, but Zaven Collins, Mac Wilson, and Hamza Nasirildeen, listen. Listen. Yeah, why not? Best player available. We'll get Kerry Vincent Jr. Just add another corner. If anything, he'll offer us help on special teams, gunner on punts, kickoff, things of that nature. So, yeah, this one's tough, man. This one's tough. The Browns have a really, really good roster. Really good roster. I'm excited to see, their continued, development in this upcoming season. Okay. So that's 7. We got 2 more. Right? 211. And oh no, just 1 more. I thought we had 9. It's only 8. Okay. All right. That makes my job a little easier then, because I was sweating a little bit. So I'm like, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? All right. So far, linebacker, edge, 2 corners, wide receiver, defensive tackle, and a safety / linebacker. Took care of all of our needs. Do you want to get somebody for the offensive line? I mean, you could. It's a late round guy, filler, but a guy I like a lot, and he could definitely be a swing tackle. Give me a Larry Jackson out of Iowa. That's how you wrap it up. That's that. He can definitely be a swing tackle. Grab him in the 7th round as your swing tackle, just to bring depth to your team. That's how you wrap that up. And that's going to do it for the Cleveland Browns. I'm glad we were able to get through that. I thought it was going to be tough. It was tough, but I like what we did, especially with the first 2 picks. First round, pick 26, we take Xavier Collins, linebacker out of Tulsa. 2nd round, we got a gift in Gregory Rousseau falling to us at number 59, defensive end out of Miami. 3rd round, pick 89, we take corner Elijah Griffin out of USC. The same round, 3rd round, pick number 91, we take Hamza Nasir-Ladin, safety out of Florida State. 4th round at pick 110, we take Jay Tufele. Again, I'm going to look it up and I'm going to get your name right, bro. Defensive tackle out of USC. At 132, we take Frank Darby out of Arizona State. At 169, we take Kerry Vincent Jr., another LSU corner. And at 211, we rounded out with our swing tackle, Alaric Jackson, out of Iowa. Browns fans, hit me up. Let me know how I did. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you didn't like. Let me know what you would do differently. Let me know what you would do differently. Let me use proper grammar. And let me know what you think your Browns will do. Hit me in the comment section. Let me know how you feel. I love interacting with you guys. I love hearing your insight into your team and what you think they'll do. So hit me up, give me some insight, help me grow, help me become better. Just at, looking at these teams objectively, understanding needs, understanding position battles, understanding the thought process of your head coach, your offensive coordinator, your defensive coordinator, your general manager, your scouting staff, all of that, so I can make these drafts better in the future. So again, hit me down in the comments below. If you like this video, please drop a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. Since you clicked on the thumbnail and the link to this video and watched, you are a part of the Mose Knows family now, and there's nothing you can do about it. Help me out, family. I need you to do 2 things for me. I need you to hit that subscribe button. I need you to take another 2 seconds and hit that bell icon. That bell icon will give you notifications every time new content drops here at Mose Knows. We got a lot of good stuff planned for the future, and I want you guys to be a part of it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your time, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode of the Team Specific Mock Draft Series. We out.